Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. This is Phil here, welcoming you to episode 5 of EDH for Fun, where we will play EDH and hopefully have fun. I am joined by Nathan in the yellow corner,
Hi.
Tom in the blue corner,
Oh, hi.
and Rob in the green corner.
Hello.
We are competing for glory, while showing you that EDH isn't just about having the most OP or competitive decks. We're playing on Tabletop Simulator using a variety of user mods which can be found in the description below. Over the series, we can accrue points in several ways to provide a winner after episode 10. Last week, we were playing Ikoria Commanders. With a well-placed fog at the end, Tom pulled off yet another win. Again hitting first blood, so he's pulled into a massive lead with 15 points. Rob went out first after my supremely well-timed politicking, gaining a single point and going up to 7. And Nathan and myself were then killed at the same time, again, both netting 2 points. So Nathan is also on 7, and I am up to 10. This week, we are playing our Scrabble-themed decks with the letters that we drew a couple of weeks ago. And if you missed that video, I recommend going back and watching it, because it was a pretty good game as well. From the letters we drew, we can only play cards that start with those letters. Other than basic lands, every other card has to start with one of our letters. Other than that, there was no deck building restrictions this week, because that was a pretty challenge already. And since you're in the lead by such a long way, Tom, I think it's only fair that you should give us the lowdown on your Scrabble-themed deck first.
All right. Well, I got AKING, so I had to have a king as my commander, which took me a little while to find one I liked, but Corvold's a pretty nice king. It's very much a Corvold deck. It just turns out that pretty much every normal Corvold card doesn't start my letters, so we're running weird things. I've got lots of like the usual triggering off things dying, like Anarchs making tokens, Nightmare Shepherd making tokens of things that already died. But the main shell of the deck's all sorts of things. I've got quite a lot of artifacts that when they go to the graveyard, you get to draw a card, trying to sort of double up on Corvold's abilities. I've got quite a few things that make Eldrazi spawn, because they themselves can sacrifice to keep the triggering train going. And then a few weird ways to mass sacrifice stuff, like the Greater Garden. I like this card.
Yeah, it's an interesting card.
But yeah, so I'm running weird things. It should be an interesting game. But yeah, over to you, Phil. What have we got over there?
Okay. So my letters were JUCFRO, and my commander is Rona here. Has the juiciest throw out of all of my letters. So I am playing a blue-black historic deck. There's going to be lots of artifacts and colorless things. So my cards, I've got the 2 over this side, Joyous Familiar and Ujin the Ineffable are making my historic cards costing less, colorless cards costing less, and then a Foundry Inspector for the F, making my artifacts cost less. So I've got a lot of cost reductions and trying to help me get out to a good board state. Both my R, my commander, and the O are card advantage, so it's being able to play more cards and getting ahead. And then I had to include some way of winning. So my C is a sort of win condition that helps me get my creatures big enough that I can actually deal damage. I did really enjoy building this deck, and while it may not be the most synergistic, it has some power, which is cool. Not like power, but some cards that I've wanted to play for a while, but haven't actually managed to acquire or get ahead. So, yeah, that's my deck. Rob, what about you?
So I got the letters VBLEM. Unfortunately, I don't make a word like Tom does. But originally 2 letters stood out to me, E and V. So I ended up in a toss-up between Elf Tribal or, once I started looking through cards, Vampire Tribal. As you can tell, I decided to go for the vampires in the end, with big old daddy Edgar Markov helming the top spot in the deck. He is an absurd vampire commander, and he gave me access to lots of fun things. So I have one of my favourite old cards for vampires, Vampire Nocturnus, which gives ridiculous buffs, which him alone is potentially a win condition if people don't have any flying blockers. I have taken the Lord theme a little bit, if I can manage it. There aren't many Lords in these letters. I'm missing S, unfortunately, which has like Stromkirk Captain, so I've decided to run Bloodline Keeper to make some flying blockers, and then he just gives a passive +2/+2 once he flips over, which is not going to be difficult at all. Legion Lieutenant is the only other Lord I've really been able to include. I do have a Brass Herald in here as well, but that's not really a vampire. It's technically a vampire. Elenda the Dusk Rose, she's here for some token spam. If I can get her out early, she'll be a great source of life gain for me, and some tokens when inevitably a board wipe happens from somewhere on the table. And then lastly, we have good old Malakir Blood Witch, who potentially, at my detriment, could kill everyone at once if I'm not too careful. So yeah, I've got a couple of other tricks in my sleeve, ready to sort of crack out and see what happens. But what have you got, Nathan?
Thank you. So I'm going to be playing Daxos of Miletus, who reads, Daxos of Miletus can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Whenever Daxos of Miletus deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. You gain life equal to the card's converted mana cost. Until the end of turn, you may cast that card and you may spend mana as though it was any color to cast that spell. So the theme of this deck is to try and get Daxos to connect with a player and steal their stuff. To do this, I'm running things that are going to give him can't be blocked, such as Wisp of Silk Cloak. And that's sort of the main theme of the deck. There's going to be lots of ways of getting him through. So there's lots of control elements like Pact of Negation. There's going to be some life gain, such like with Headard Suncrown, and control with things like Teferi Time Raveler. That's pretty much the crux of what I'm going to be trying to do.
Lovely. This is going to be a very interesting game. I'm already excited. Now that's all done, I believe we're all ready to play. So let's get started. So we're all back. Mulligan's resolved, and Rob and Nathan did the roll-off. Rob winning, so Rob will be taking the first turn. That's probably the most times I've said Rob in an entire game. All right, let's start, I guess.
Cool. Right, I will draw for turn. Okay, that wasn't quite what I wanted to draw. That's fine. I'm going to play Iganjo Castle.
Nice.
Taps for a white, or I can pay a white to prevent 2 damage to be dealt to target legendary creature.
That's such a weird card.
That's funky.
Good old Kamigawa. I will
Love
pass the turn.
I am going to play a Fetid Pools tapped. I already have all my colours. I am ahead. Nathan, your turn.
Good to see how everyone managed to luck out with their lands.
I mean, this hand
Okay.
wasn't great. I'm hoping I draw into
Then-
something useful and good.
Pass turn.
Right. I will play Auntie's Hovel. I have no goblins to reveal, so it just comes in tap. And I'll play.
This is the thing I'm most excited about this.
Yeah.
Like, my land base is all over the place.
It's so weird.
Right. I'll play a swamp after drawing for turn. I will tap 2 and
Ooh.
play Blood Artist.
That is a
I put
good
an
creature
Eminence
to-
trigger on the stack. So Eminence, whenever I
Yeah.
cast another vampire, if Edgar Markov is in the command zone or on the battlefield, create a 1/1 black vampire creature token. So
Uh-huh.
Seems
that,
good.
that is the power of
Yeah.
Edgar straight away. There we go. Pass turn.
At least on tabletop, you can't run out those vampire tokens.
That is a very good point.
Always seems to happen in the real life ones.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good draw. I am going to play a Castle Vantress, because I now control an island. And I'm going to tap 2 for my U card, which is one of the strongest equipments in the game. Umazawa's Jits, which is busted and hopefully does something for me this game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Solid
Started off
turn
strong.
2 play.
It would have been better if I'd played a 1-drop and swung for first blood, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Nathan, your turn.
Mhm.
I mean, if happy that's in your deck, not the Daxos deck, so I'll live with it.
And the best thing is, if you destroy it, I then can cast my commander next turn and just get it back.
Yeah, I guess that's what he's good for, isn't it?
Big brain plays. Yeah. It exiles historic cards from your graveyard.
When he
Any
enters-
card exiled by her. It's a she. Rune,
okay.
Rune.
Was it she?
I think
Oh.
it's a she.
I believe it's a she, yes.
I couldn't find much lore about
Rona
her.
sounds, yeah.
Definitely a female name.
I'm playing Phantasy Oracle, Exodus 2, so I get to look at the top 2 cards of my deck.
Oh my god! It says he wins the game on it.
Does.
He's got a long way to go.
Uh-huh.
Don't know. That's what I always say on EDH, and it always seems to catch up. EDH standard.
Yeah. I mean, I really like this as a card. When it was spoiled, our group chat, we were just going mad about this card. We were like,
Yeah.
but is it good? What?
Oh,
No,
it's definitely good. I don't think.
I think it's a pretty good card.
Yeah.
It's not great, but it's good. Was that both on top?
No,
One-
because one has to go on the bottom.
Okay.
So one went on the bottom, one went on top.
Okay.
is that
and
10
then-
off that? Yep, cool.
Put one of them on top and the rest on the bottom. That's such a weird card.
Play a swamp. And I'll pay 2 for a Golgari Signet.
It's rampage.
And pass.
Okay. I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm really glad Tom did not play a creature. Move to combat. Attack him with a vampire.
Seems good.
I was open. You would have always been able to attack me.
I know, you were a
I think
backup.
it's always coming at me. Yeah.
It was always coming at Tom.
Unless you played a creature.
Now,
Yeah, there's only 2-drop haste in my deck.
So,
unfortunately,
I
the
just need to
most painful words
Rob-
now have to come from me. I pass the turn.
make sure. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, you got first blood, so it's already
Oh.
it's very good.
Yeah, you're plus a point already. That's
Yeah.
true.
I'm guaranteed minimum 2 points from this game now.
There you go.
Well, I'll help you. Just in case you needed double black, I'll play my Urborg, which also begins with you.
Ooh.
All vans are now swamps. And unfortunately, I haven't drawn any creatures, and I don't particularly want to play my commander, but I will play this Ristic Study.
Jeez.
I'm playing some good cards this game. Hopefully, I can draw into something that actually helps, but I'm
Yeah.
passing.
Cool.
Yeah, and unlike
Oh.
you, Rob, I think I'm gonna be asking every time.
Yeah.
'Cause I need those cards. I really struggled.
I dislike discarding. So, yeah.
Fair.
Play Daxos?
Are you paying the 1?
Nope.
Lovely, thank you. Whoop.
Pass turn.
Oh, you didn't attack your Theris's Oracle.
Need blockers. Need blockers. Flying, do they?
Fair. The vampires are scary.
Oh, cool.
Oh, the vampires
Yeah.
are going precisely one direction for now.
That's true,
Well,
but he's only got 39 life left.
39
Yeah.
turns.
I'm gonna play an auxiliary sphere.
You got a lot of the ramp cards, didn't you? Because you got like Arcane Signet as well.
Yeah, Golgarian, Gruul are my friends in this.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh,
I'm gonna pass on that.
Okay. I'll draw a card.
I missed the one. How? I was
I'll-
like, I'm not gonna miss any.
I'll play Blade of the Blood Chief.
You're gonna pay the one?
No, I'm not going to pay the one. It's getting annoying already.
I know. I forgot once.
And
I sp-
then I'm going to
Ah.
equip Blade of the Blood Chief onto my vampire token.
Yeah.
So this is the most ridiculous equipment for vampires I think I've ever seen. Swing at Tom for one,
Nice.
I'll take the one.
and I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
Still no land drop, guys.
Untap, upkeep,
Good.
draw.
Teacher.
I'm gonna play this Reliquary Tower.
That's
God
why you
damn.
can play. Well, you can pay the. Have people ask if they can pay the one every time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I conveniently drew it. So, then I feel like I should do blocky, but blocking's for chumps. So
Exactly.
I will pay 4 for a rankle. Flying haste, flying haste,
Oh,
3/3,
God.
and then doing things.
Yeah.
So I don't want to anger the people who have creatures at the moment, so I'm also going to attack you, Tom,
That seems fair.
for 3, and I am going to choose. Everybody discard a card. Everybody lose a life and draw a card.
Okay.
So
Which
these
order does
happen,
that happen?
these happen at the same time. So, and it's all random. So this is the card I'm discarding because I don't want you guys to be influenced by it.
I'm discarding a
What
Markov
discard?
Warlord.
Oh, okay.
So,
But yeah, it's all
discard
face
what
down. So technically, it all happens at once.
Oh, right.
And I shall draw a card, and I've lost a life.
See, I was like, oh, I want you to draw lands and play things, and then I drew this. So conveniently.
I'm gonna put casual anger in my graveyard.
Oh no!
Well done, Phil.
No!
Well done. He does not
Why did
control
that
a
take you
mountain.
He
so
doesn't
long to
control a mountain. He doesn't control a mountain yet.
He has an
Okay.
armillary sphere. He's going to
Why
control
did
a
that
mountain
take you
before
so
his
long
turn.
to decide? Cool. I'm passing.
I was kind
Sure.
of waiting to see how much
And,
was resolving with that effect, but nothing else seemed to
Well-
happen.
Yeah, but
Okay.
like everyone's supposed to discard at the
Um,
same time, so you don't get to see what other people do. Which is why I put my face down.
I'm going to
Rob,
join
did
in
you draw a
with the Tom bashing, and I'm attacking Tom with Daxos.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's he doing? 2.
Yeah, and then you reveal the top card of your library.
Ooh, I
And
bet
that's
it's a
also 2
mountain.
commander
You
damage.
exile it, so 2 commander damage. You exile the top card of your library.
Oh, it's Biggie.
Mountain. Is
I can't
only
afford to cast
1,000
that.
quid. You cannot.
So I get 6 life.
Oh, it's neither cast it or.
No, you gain the life,
You can
then
do
you
both.
may cast it until
Oh,
end of
fun.
turn.
Cool.
Holy mackerel.
Oh dear.
Then I'm not going to lie. I was hoping that I'd be able to cast that, so I'm going to pass the turn.
Before I end turn, I'm just gonna crack my sphere.
Oh, dumb.
Out come the mountains.
I'm gonna grab a forest. Forest.
Oh, No mountain. That means it's a mountain.
Exactly. That just means there's one.
Remember to shuffle your deck.
Thank you. Choices. Can't do both. Oh, I can do both. I need to do both. Right, I will play a forest. And I'll pay... Oh, no. Pay 3 for growth spasm.
You're going to pay the 1?
I am not going to pay the 1. You may have.
Yes.
I get to touch my basic lamp on the battlefield, and I also get a little Eldrazi spawn token.
Mm-hmm.
So I will. I think I will. I will grab a mountain.
That's a cool card.
And then I will pay 2 for Nest Invader, which also gives me a little Eldrazi spawn token.
And you can't pay the 1 this time. So I'm going to draw again.
I have those. That is going to be turn after that, though.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'll untap and draw a card. Still no land. I will tap 1. I'll actually tap 2 for the 1 mana Bloodchief Ascension. Naha!
Okay.
So, Bloodchief Ascension at the beginning of each end step, and if an opponent lost 2 or more life this turn, I will put a quest counter on Bloodchief Ascension. Whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, if Bloodchief Ascension has 3 or more quest counters on it, I may have that player lose 2 life. If I do, I gain 2 life.
Yes.
Handily, there is not the often seen partner to this card in this deck, which turns into an infinite combo. Because you have people mill, and then you gain the life, so people mill, etc., etc.
It's Grindstone, isn't it?
Yes, I believe it's Grindstone. So it was not in my colours, or I would have run it. Unfortunately,
good to know.
Tom has a 2/2, which would... that would actually kill my vampire. I swing in at Tom.
Well, I'm not going to block. I'm going to block my Nest Invader.
Cool. Tom, please lose a life, and I gain a life.
Cool.
From my Blood Artist trigger. And I will pass turn.
Okay. Enter. Keep. Draw. Got a lot of cards, but none of them really do anything. Just gonna. Okay, I think I'm going to play a Forbidden Orchard as my land.
Oh, nice. God, you haven't played a basic yet.
Yep, I discarded my basic kind of foolishly.
God.
But all my lands are swamps, so it doesn't really.
I guess so.
Could say he's a bit swamped.
Yeah, I'll tap these 2, and I'm going to equip the GT onto Rankle.
Seems gross.
Yeah. Nathan just gains 6 life. Crazy. Yeah, Nathan, I'm going to attack you for 3.
Okay, I'll take you for it.
Card.
And I'm going to trigger the same 2 again. So we'll all discard a card. This one's my choice.
And we all lose 1 and draw a card.
Yeah. So the discard happens first. I'm just putting mine here until everyone's decided.
Just got this.
Discard land.
I'm going to discard a Butcher of Malakir.
A little bit high
Fine.
mana.
Terrifying. I discarded a Charcoal Diamond.
That is less terrifying.
Well, mostly because I forgot that I could do it last turn, play my commander, and be able to still cast it. So
Thank you,
my
Phil.
next move, Did you get a land?
Yes, indeed, I did get a land. I'm very happy
Okay.
right now.
This is why I've been attacking. I'm gonna cast my commander,
Mm-hmm.
and if that resolves, my target will be Charcoal Diamond.
Seems good. That's an interesting commander.
Yeah. Right,
Dominaria did come out with a lot of interesting legendary creatures.
Yeah.
and that will be my turn. Yeah, so for as long as I have this Rona, like if you kill this Rona, I can't get my Charcoal Diamond back, because they count as different instances of the same card.
Oh, yeah, they're not. Are you sure?
But
'Cause it's...
yep, I am sure.
Wait, sorry, what's the question?
So it's because it says you may cast non-land cards exiled with Rona,
Yeah.
and if I cast if I cast her again, it's a new Rona.
Right.
It doesn't say for as long as it's exiled I may cast her or anything like that. Which is how
that's
they
what
word it
needs.
nowadays.
I
Yeah.
see.
I'm
Okay.
passing the turn.
Very frustrating.
Yeah, I regret throwing away my island.
Good extra blue slots.
I have 2 blue. Well, when I tapped Forbidden Orchard, Rob, you can gain a spirit.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I have one. Loveless Spirit. Is it a 2/2?
It's a 1/1.
How did I not pick up the 1/1 spirit? Come on.
It's a 1/1 spirit that doesn't have flying.
Seriously, I did not. How did I not pick up this spirit? I checked all of these.
That's fine.
I'm going to cast Tamio.
That's definitely not one I've saved.
Sage.
Nice.
Oh,
Are
nice.
you paying the 1?
No.
Tamio the Moon Sage is a very nice card.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, tapping. Oh, what's her ability? Oh, for each tap creature. Okay.
Yeah, and we can't let it ultimate because that just wins games.
Yeah, it really does.
Remind me on that ultimate. Oh yes, that is the most... Not as bad as the Simic Tamio. No, it was an Abzat.
Omniscient.
It's an
Yeah.
Abt Tamio, sorry.
The Omniscience one.
Yeah, that
Rob
is
got that off
just...
before.
I've managed to get
I
that
know.
ult off in a game. I felt
I know.
bad.
Like this one is also pretty strong.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because
Phil, I'm going to tap this.
okay. I guess.
And I'm going to go into combat and I'm going to attack you with Decklists.
Attacking me.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
You just attacked me.
Yeah, but you gained a lot of life. And let's see, you get 8 more life.
I gain 8 life. Nice.
That's one of my win conditions.
That's rough.
Cool. Then I pass the turn.
Alrighty.
I am glad Colossus of Akros is gone. Thank
Same.
you, Phil. Thank you for including such a fun card. And thank you, Nathan, for getting rid of it.
I mean, it is a fun card. It's a 10/10 indestructible.
Yeah,
it's
fun-
not like a Blight
That sort
Steal
of
or anything.
Relatus does so much, doesn't he? He kills.
I also forgot that I could have killed Daxos, but oh well.
Could you?
Yeah, Jite. I could give
Oh.
him 2 -1/-1
Yeah.
counters. Or
Yeah.
2 -1/-1s.
Well, I'm going to play a Nickel Wellspring.
Are you going to pay the 1?
I'm not going to pay the 1.
Sick.
Right, draw card when it enters. And when it dies, okay,
Oh,
let's have some fun. I'm gonna play Corvold.
you gonna pay the one?
Nope.
We're trying to find some answers here. Ooh, an island.
He enters. I have to sack a permanent, so I'm going to sack my Ica Wellspring and
Nice.
draw a card, and he gets a little bit big.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not poison cows. No. Go away. Okay. I am gonna sack this Eldrazi spawn.
Please lose a life.
Thank
Blood
you.
Artist trigger.
Make it colourless, and I draw a card. And it gets a little bit bigger.
Thing is, this just means he's going to kill me first.
I'm gonna play Implement of Combustion. So I've got quite a lot of these because they're all called
Are you gonna-
implements or something.
Are you
I'm
gonna
not
pay the one?
No, you
You
can
are.
have
No.
it. No,
Say
no,
it.
you can have it.
Is that an
Yeah.
answer? I don't even know what that.
So they all have the same wording where when they're put into the graveyard, draw a card, but they all have like pay a mana of different colours, sack it to do weird stuff. I quite like them. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like anyone's my friend. Rob, you're doing things, but you've got 2 mana.
I have 2 mana.
I mean, I only need to swing to get the trigger, so I think I might just kill Tamio to save the problem.
Oh, you have played a mountain. Smart.
So yeah, I think I'm just gonna swing Corvold at Tamio. He swings, I'm gonna sack my Implement of Combustion and draw 2 cards.
Well, Tamio was around for a while.
There you go, guys. Problem solved. Here for you.
That doesn't seem like you've solved any problems.
Yeah, that's turn. I will discard Grove of the Burn Willows.
Cool. So,
I don't know why I did that. But...
I have my turn of upkept, untapped, and drawn. So I'm going to play a Badlands.
Nice.
Nice.
Not a card I would typically run, but it begins with B. Therefore,
Yeah, we did talk about this. I'm also running Underground Sea because it's
Yeah.
blue-black and begins with U. So
no,
I do have an expensive land in here.
I'm
is it
going
Gaia's Cradle?
It might be Gaia's Cradle.
to play Vampire Nighthawk. I'm not paying the 1.
Okay, I will draw.
So, good old flying Death Touch and lifelink creature, and I get a vampire. Huzzah!
Nice. So much work for 3 lands.
Oh, you have no idea. Right. I think I am just going to... I'm just going to be nice and pass the turn.
Okay. Does Rona untap? What does Tamio
No.
say?
No,
It-
she
it
won't.
does.
No.
Cool.
It's one of those good taps.
Draw. Alright. Can I... Charcoal? Yeah, I kind of want... I'm gonna cast this.
There it is.
Then... I have so many cards in my hand.
That's your own fault.
Yep.
I have
Really?
no sympathy.
It really is. Cool. I've never played with these before. Urza's mine.
Oh,
Begins with you.
have you got
God,
the full
unit
set?
carrying you. God,
I have the whole set. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
they're all Urza or something, aren't they?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Good old Tron
Um,
lands.
Not something I was expecting.
I do kind of want to
um,
see you unite the Tron cards now in this game.
That's all I wish. I'm gonna play a Conqueror's Galleon.
Nice.
I will find the other card, the actual card.
Oh, it's quite good, isn't it, when it flips?
2, 3, 4, 5. It flips to a land that taps for colorless, loots, draws, and then reanimates
Resurrect.
the thing.
Wow.
So,
You just need to survive the swing that it swings in, and then you get it.
yep. And it's a 2/10, so it's quite likely.
Yeah, yeah.
But I am going to pass. I'm going to keep up a blocker.
I'd ship that card.
Mhm.
Can't believe these puns. I might cry.
Yeah, Nathan, I'm passing the turn to you.
Yeah, I just drew a card. I've untouched all my stuff.
Okay.
Playing our planes. I need to keep that up. I'm going to play Deep Sea Kraken Suspended.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
How long does it suspend?
Its suspend is 9. When an opponent casts a spell, remove a time counter from it.
Oh god, right.
So I'm not going to be the only one asking. Although that just happens, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Block as well as.
What's this card that's upside down?
It's a 1/1
It's a 1/1. Oh, you can have another one.
Oh, it's the
sweet.
spirits that Phil's making. They're just 1/1 spirits.
Because Nathan attacked me and got rid of my Colossus, which I'm really sad about.
Yeah, we don't have the token, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, so we will just stick with these.
That is entirely my fault. Like, 100% my fault.
I think, on that note, I'm done.
Ooh.
Alright. I'll untap Mother of Corvold. I'll draw a card. Well. Okay.
Oh, this board is already terrifying.
Not Tom's with the Corvold. Or
I
do you
just-
mean mine?
Just board in general.
The boards in general. I'm going to play Awakening Zone.
You gonna pay the one?
I am not going to pay the one. You can have it.
Come on, Urzaland.
Though I think, to be fair, all I'm going to do. Don't really need. Actually, I could do both. Oh yeah, I can do both because yeah. All right, I'll play a nice casual Gaia's Cradle.
Gaia's Cradle.
There's nothing
Nice.
casual
Okay.
about Gaia's Cradle.
It begins with a G. I'm going to pay 3 for Garrick.
Tell me
they-
you have growing rights of
Okay.
Itlamok on in that.
Are you gonna pay the one?
I will pay the 1.
Oh.
I will +1 him and I'll untap Gaia's Cradle.
Guys.
Tom's
I can't
already
see-
getting out of hand.
Any problem here? What's the issue? I don't know. I will play Kodama's Reach. Kodama's Reach.
Paying the one?
Yeah, go on. Just do it.
Cool. Look at this. I'm helping by taxing his mana.
You keep telling yourself that, Phil. You keep telling
I
yourself
think
that.
I'm gonna get.
I will do. It's going to be
fine.
the only thing that gets me through this game. 'Cause I genuinely don't know how I win now.
Mountain. I want to put a mountain out. I've got a forest in my hand.
I guess I go back to my cranial plating plan.
There's one card from my deck that I really want to hit at some point in this game. I don't know if I will, but I really, really want to hit it.
I think I am just gonna pass. I haven't got much of a board to block big boards, and Rankle's horrible.
Okay.
I mean, Rankle has flying.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep Corvold up.
Does Corvold have reach?
No, he has
Oh,
Oh, he's a
fire.
fine.
he's a
Yeah.
dragon.
He is a dragon.
Oh, he's a big dragon as well. He's a 7/7.
He turned into a dragon at his wedding, and then ate all the guests. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I'm going to play Plains.
Oh, fourth land. There
I
you go.
know. I've got the heady heights of 4 mana. It's amazing. So I'm going to prove to be more terrifying. I'm going to pay 3 mana
Don't say that.
to resolve Victimize. I choose 2 target creature cards in my graveyard. I sacrifice a creature. If I do, I return the chosen cards to the battlefield tapped.
Oh no.
Okay, I have some questions for you.
Yes.
What are your targets? And are you
only
paying the
two
one?
lethal.
I am. Do you know what? Actually, do you? I can't see a way that you can counter it. Nathan might. I don't know. That Pact of Negation is kind of strong. My targets are Butcher of Malakir and
Yeah, I didn't realise you only had 2 creatures in your graveyard.
yeah, Markov Warlord. They're the only 2 legal targets, so that they are the
Okay.
targets. I'll be sacrificing one of the spirits.
God.
As I say, you don't need to choose that yet, because that's when it resolves. Are you paying the one? You do have to decide before it resolves.
As a gesture of goodwill, no, I'm not going to pay the 1. You can have a card. In the
Okay.
hopes that you will let this resolve, knowing none of the aggro is going your way.
Yeah, it resolves.
Oh, good, good, good.
Well, I'm passing priority.
Nathan?
Yeah, it resolved. It resolved.
I'm gonna hold priority for like a second and then pass it.
Cool. So
Gross.
they come in both tapped.
That's so gross.
Right, so the good thing to know is that I have not cast either of these spells.
You
So
have not?
No, I don't get more vampire tokens.
Oh,
Because
I thought you were meaning that I don't get more cards.
No.
You do have your warlord enter
Oh, I
triggers
know.
though.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I had not forgotten about that. Tom with the flyer.
What? Twice a flyer?
Yes, Tom does indeed have a flyer. Corvold and Nest Invader both cannot block this turn. I am going to tap 1 and put Blade of the Blood Chief on Vampire Nighthawk.
Seems gross.
Yeah. And then I'm going to swing with... I need to keep that, really. I'm going to swing with the Spirit and the Vampire token at Tom.
Why? I'll block the spirit with my spawn.
Okay.
But before damage, I'm gonna sack it.
Okay.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Please. That triggers Corvold, so I will draw a card.
That will also trigger Blood Artist. Please lose a life.
Sure.
And I gain a life. The other damage goes through with the Vampire token.
You also
Yep.
have a trigger on this.
Yes, indeed I do. 2 counters. Oh, no. Is it 2? Yep, 2 counters. So I'm going to move to my end step, and Blood Chief Ascension is going to get a quest counter.
Nice.
Because an
Needs
opponent lost 2 life.
3.
3 or more.
Gee. Yeah, it's gross.
Draw for turn. You can't just choose to discard cards, can you?
No.
No.
Otherwise,
Otherwise,
madness would be ridiculous.
insane, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I am going to remove a counter from GT to give Rankle +2/+2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I don't need to do that because I can't count numbers to 3/3. I'm gonna tap these 2 to crew the Conqueror's Galleon.
Do what? Sorry. Oh, to crew it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to move into combat. And I'm going to attack you, Nathan, because you have a 1/3.
Right.
So you can block it freely.
Nothing or trade.
Yeah.
Oh,
No-
okay.
Nothing will die. You won't lose any life.
Yeah, sure. I'll block with my fastest oracle.
Cool. No effects from me. End of combat. I get a land.
This land.
That's a
See, this is
cool land.
all part of my plan. 1, 2, 3. Nathan, you can have a spirit. 4.
I see.
I can have what? Sorry.
A spirit. A 1/1.
All right. Cool.
And then. Oh, that's actually really.
The favour has moved away from giving me the tokens, I see.
Yeah, well, hopefully it means he just doesn't attack me.
I'm kind of not surprised, not going to lie.
I'm going to play the Candelabra of Tornos. X tap, untap, X lands.
Okay.
Okay.
Play this.
Okay.
And make a zombie.
Oh my god. You've actually had enough.
Sorry, I actually have a zombie.
That's amazing. I mean, you have one proof that there's a basic land in that deck. But that's the only proof we have.
I have some in my hands.
It's mad.
Yeah, this is weird. How much mana do I have now? 3. 4, 5, 6. I've only got enough. I can get my islands back though.
Well, there's that.
I have exactly enough mana for it.
Guys, I'm really sorry. I've completely forgot about my Deep Sea Kraken. How many spells have been cast? So I played it.
I've cast 1.
I casted 3.
Rob,
3 in my
Rob
I
card?
did
cast 1.
Yeah, I did one.
Yeah. So 5 in total.
Cool. So it should be down to 4.
Dear God.
Yeah. It's a funny card.
Quit. Yeah, I'm gonna pay the 1 and equip GTA to this zombie.
The zombie just picks up a knife and can't comprehend what it's for and just wanders around.
He steals the knife off a flying fairy.
Meh.
And then I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
This island.
It's a 2/2, Nathan.
Yeah.
I saw you looking at my things.
Admiring the things.
I was admiring it.
It is a good zombie. I call him Bert.
That is definitely a good zombie now.
He is known as Zombert to his friends.
God, it's a
Zombie.
nut
Aw.
card. That.
Do you not like that one?
It's great.
I'll try harder.
Zombit the zombie.
Oh, do I want to do this? I think I do. Tom,
Hi.
I'm going to exile this, and you get a
Dragon.
land.
Cool.
That seems good.
Put a command
So
in.
you can, it says, search your library for a basic land card, then you put that card onto the battlefield tapped.
2 mana path seems.
Yeah, I like that for. Oh, I would have loved you to overload that.
Actually, do you know what? I probably
was
would as well.
considering it.
Yeah, it would have fixed your lands problem.
Oh,
I would have probably got all my basics out of the deck.
same. I'm only running about
No.
10. No,
I honestly think I'm running like 5 basics.
I think I have 14 basics. Because I had over 20 cards on basic lands in my letters.
Wait, what?
So
What?
Fair.
Oh,
I had a lot. Because obviously all the U ones, I got quite lucky.
yeah, I'm just running all the weird dual lands because there's like no normal ones.
Is this spirit flying?
no.
No.
No, okay.
See, look, I could have used any of my other lands to do that, but I was like, no, I'm going to give a spirit.
It's all in the spirit of the game.
It is,
God.
and it meant I didn't get attacked, which was great.
Big choices. How is it
Yeah.
only
So-
6 mana to overload it?
Because Modern
Dunno.
Horizons was a busted set.
Well, it's fixed because it gives you lands instead of just like bouncing everything or killing everything. You get
I mean,
lands.
yeah, I
for them.
guess
Reason
they're
I
already.
The reason I didn't do this overload is because I didn't want to give Rob a bunch of lands.
Wow.
I mean that is also fair. Look at his
Yeah.
boards, and he's on 4.
The Victimize was crucial there.
Yeah,
That was
like-
very good, Victimize.
it was a very good Cryptomize.
Tom,
Yes.
it's been your turn for about 3 minutes.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I hear pass at all.
To be fair, neither did I. I just sort of assumed because
Ah,
Nathan
I
wasn't doing anything, and but got a lot of mana.
I suppose that's like big counterspell mana open right there.
Oh yeah, I
Hey,
get
Nathan, Nathan, if
What,
I
Phil?
cause your Kraken to become a creature, are you going to attack me?
I don't know. You're asking me to see into the future. I'll probably attack you with it at some point if it's relevant to do so.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fine. As long as it's not. Oh, it's a creature. Just swing.
I suspect the Kraken will be coming my way.
Adds to your mana pool 1 mana of any type. Okay, cool.
I'm then gonna play Glisser the Traitor.
Cool, that's another one of these down.
First strike. Creature and opponent because.
So you know, the Kraken is now on just one counter.
I'm gonna respond to that one.
I think the Kraken's about to be on no counters.
Yeah, I'm gonna frantically search. Draw 2, discard
Oh.
2, untap 3 lands.
I have a Kraken.
So draw. I'm just gonna check to see if I actually want. Oh, it gets all your implements back. I'm gonna throw away some lands.
We've seen a second basic.
Pay 1. Nathan?
Is anything happening, or is that resolved?
I'm still thinking. Nathan? Is he gone? Are you going to pay 1 for the Kraken? Because you do cast it. Seeing if I find that answer or not.
I am going to pay 1 for mine.
4, 5.
Okay.
So we'll pay 1.
Oh, okay. Then Glitter resolves.
I will laugh so much if you draw a cancel off the top of your library.
Or counterspell,
Yeah.
or
Anything.
cryptic command.
Yeah.
Or...
Anything that says counter, if you draw that in your turn, I will chuckle quite loudly.
I'm going to then pay the extra for Alex.
Are you going to pay 1?
Yeah,
Pay 1.
yeah. I am then going to make a beast off Garrick, I think. I've got that somewhere. Cool. I'm then going to sit back and pretend I don't exist. Last turn.
Okay. And I untap. I draw.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This leaves me in a slightly precarious position.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell me about it.
4 mana. Vindictive Vampire.
Whenever are you going to pay the one?
No, well, I can't. So you will
That's
unfortunately
gross.
get one.
It's not a counterspell.
And I will
When
get
another
another
creature-
vampire.
It's vindictive. 1 damage to each opponent you gain.
So it's both a smaller blood artist while still hitting more people. This is a trigger on his.
So Nathan, where's that Kraken going in your turn?
Probably nowhere.
It's just going to be a really big blocker.
It's a very, very big blocker.
Okay. Okay.
Each opponent.
Yeah. So board wipes now feel very bad.
Yep. Well, for you.
Sacrifice a creature.
So, I'm going to move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Butcher of Malakir and the 1/1 Spirit are going to come at Phil.
Are you sure?
Love that.
Tom doesn't technically have any flyers at the moment. I feel a little bad beating down Tom Moore, but then I remember the last game and the grudge that ensued. Yeah, all right. Tom for now.
Wow, with a single word that's persuaded you away from your attack. That's good.
Yeah.
The secondary
it
grudge
works.
is Phil.
It worked. It worked last game as well. A single word made you kill Rob instead of me.
I know, right? It's very easily persuaded. It's good.
That's why
maybe-
you're second on the list, Phil.
Yeah. Maybe this is my superpower.
So you've got a flying 5/4 Butcher of Malakir, and you have a 1/1 Spirit that's on the ground. Go on.
I'm going to block the spirit with Glitter.
I knew you would. Thank you.
Before damage. I'm gonna pay a blue, and which is the correct card? Rapidly hybridize Glisser. Destroy it. It can't be regenerated. Make a 3/3.
All right.
That is frustrating.
Yeah, because you're gonna get triggers, and Tom's gonna get triggers, and I can't be bothered.
I get a trigger on the Vampire Nighthawk, who's now a 6/5 Flying Death Touch lifelink.
Do you have the free frog?
Oh yes, sorry. I just sat here watching the rest of the.
Butcher of Malakir is still going to swing in and punch your face.
Cool.
That's 5.
I don't, but I have another 3/3. I have not done well this game. I thought I did.
That's not one I have. Frog. Run
It's got the frog from the big old pile of tokens.
Because it'll crash the game. Probably.
It doesn't like it.
I am done, so I shall pass the turn.
I'm gonna reality shift the Vindictive Vampire.
Not the Butcher of Malakir.
No, you can have the Butcher of Malakir, but the Vindictive Vampire will kill me.
Yeah, to be fair.
Okay, so I manifest the top card of my library. I get to see what it is.
Oh,
do.
Glitter dying made me a satyr off my Annex.
Okay.
It just triggered any death trigger.
All of us. Sorry, what was that?
Glitter getting blown up still triggers and off Annex to give me a safer.
Yes. Cool. So many. And then what can I do with this? 2. Draw a card and discard a card. Yeah, sure. 1, 2, tap, draw and discard. Oh, that doesn't... I'm going to discard yet another island.
Amazing.
Blood Chief Ascension now has 2 counters on it because Tom lost 5 life.
Yeah.
Cool.
Draw for turn. Oh, this feels so bad. When another non-token creature dies, you got loads of those.
Well,
Oh, you got loads of tokens too.
yeah.
You got a blood art. Oh, but then you have to sacrifice them all. Excellent. I feel like I need to board wipe. So it's just this. It's just a feeling I have.
If you just kill the Butcher Malakir, everyone gets board wiped anyway.
Do they?
What?
Oh no, I wouldn't. You'd preserve my board.
Yeah, but your board is also kind of scary.
Hi.
Sorry. So
That was the point.
I am gonna move into combat.
Hmm.
I'm gonna attack Tom with the zombie,
No.
and Nathan, because you're still on the most life with Rankle.
I'll block it with a beast. Actually, I'll block it with a frog.
I can't block Rankle because it's got flying. I don't have anything
Yeah.
of reach or flying.
I'm gonna, for Rankle, choose... Everyone can draw a card and lose a life.
Cool.
Everyone can draw a card and lose a life.
Yeah, I haven't figured out what I want to discard yet, so you're all safe. Black. 2, 3. I'm gonna play a Crux of Fate naming non-dragons.
Same way of getting board wipes, yeah.
I almost did it last turn, and then I realised it would have left Corvold alive, and I was like, oh, I can't have that, because I can't block him.
Teferi's Protection.
Oh.
My
Cool. I
So-
will Force of Negation.
Jeez.
Oh.
I'm just figuring out how I'm paying for this. Exile a blue
I'm also
card.
going to tap my guy's Cradle with lots of mana just because it's the last chance I'm going to get.
I'm going to exile.
So,
I'm really hurt by this, Phil.
Well, I needed the board to be wiped, so everyone's at the same point.
Oh, you have helped me so much.
You're welcome, I guess.
So
I'm gonna
everybody will. Well, hang on. I have target player. I've
I'm
got 8 triggers of Blood
I'm
Artist.
gonna exile this.
Oh no, hang on. How many creatures died across the board?
2 from me.
I lost 3.
3, 4, 5, 6.
6 from Tom, 2 from Phil, so that's a total of 8. Nathan,
Yeah.
you had 3. That's 11, 9,
4.
10,
And 4, because I had the
The spirit.
this thing that Phil
so
gave me.
that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Oh, my zombie also died in combat.
Okay. So yeah, we'll resolve 19 Blood Artist triggers then.
Nice.
So I am gonna have Phil take all 19.
Oh,
See, I could have stopped this just by killing it beforehand.
uh...
Oh, I've missed so many things this game. Cool.
Then
And
your
then-
Butcher Malakir triggers
Yeah.
kill all my Satyrs. So
Yeah.
Second main, I'm gonna play a
Ah.
land.
Did you play
I-
Phil? Sorry.
a land.
I'm
got
playing.
blocked.
I'm playing a land, so I get a zombie.
And there's a mountain.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think that was a mountain.
Could just pass my. One
For reference,
relic of progenitus.
somehow when I deleted the 3 tokens up here, it also deleted a mountain or land down here. I think it was a mountain in my
Okay.
line of lands. I'm sure whichever one I pick,
Ju-
it won't be, but
Yeah, just
I don't-
just copy it. It's fine. No
yeah, I don't
problem.
think it's going to make any difference for plays at this point. I've got a lot of mana.
You know what? I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Firemine vessel. And then I'm done.
In your end step, I get the 3rd quest counter on Bloodchief Ascension because it
You
is
do.
each end step.
You do.
Now, whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, I can drain that player for 2 life.
Sure.
Oh, I'm really annoyed that I forgot to kill the Blood Artist.
That feels like a relevant play. Oh well.
He just like halved my life.
X is 6.
You wiped my board.
Return all non-land opponents with converted mana cost XLS to the owner's hand.
Cool.
Well, that was a feel bad.
Are you going to pay the 1?
Oh, that's been
Am I going to what?
Are you going to pay the 1?
No.
Cool. Zombie dies.
What a board wipe heavy turn. Jesus.
Nice,
Return.
Gimme. Sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, I took like. Actually, in response, I'm going to exile Teferi's Protection from your graveyard, Nathan. By tapping Relic of Progenitus.
There we go. Just in case I have a way of getting it back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's a turn of dropping stuff, I guess, then. So I'll pay 2 for Goblin Instigator, which when it enters makes a buddy.
And I'm also going to gain the life off the Jitte because I need it. Sorry, I had so many things.
I think annoyingly that might likely be the only creature I cast. So I've attacked my Cradle for 2 green. 2 more. I'll play Garrick. Then I'll pay 2 for Signet. And I'll pay 3 for Awakening Zone.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Played a land. Play a mountain. Then I think I'm gonna minus Garrick for a Beastie Boy.
Oh.
Beastie Boy. Then I'm gonna swing all of them at Rob.
1, 2, 5, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I assume that's passing turn?
Yep.
You're still on over double our life.
Yes. So,
Alright.
I'm going to tap 1 for Blade of the Bloodchief.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 3 for Bloodrite Invoker. And get a Vampire Pal.
Nice.
And
Fun.
then I will pass the turn.
That's hilarious.
Untap.
I
Fair
envisioned
enough.
having more mana than this.
Draw.
Yeah. I mean, it's still not bad because your Markov makes it have a buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to fill slots. It's yeah, fair play.
Right. I need to slow down. Tom. How do I do that? I guess this, but it feels bad. But now's the best time to cast it. 1, 2, 3.
That sounds hilarious.
At least it's not the Ristic study.
4.
It was nice playing without the risk of something.
Nathan, you can have a spirit. 6, 7, 8. Ujin.
Ooh, hilarious.
I'm gonna -4 because that gets rid of Garrick and Awakening Zone. And all of the creatures. But you get to keep artifacts and things.
The spirit will hang around.
It will.
Will it?
Yep, it's
It will.
colourless.
It's colourless.
Oh, okay.
Well, my turn was a waste.
Yeah, sorry.
What makes the spirits?
They're not put into the graveyard, Tom. They're exiled.
This land.
Oh. Even better.
All right, cool, got you.
I played a reflecting pool to get a zombie.
Yeah.
I would like to be able to play another. Honest.
Phil is literally playing lands.
I am.
His
That-
deck is lands.
This is where it is like 48 lands and little board presence.
Hey, you don't know me.
He does like to play lots of lands.
No, he does
Then
that.
I'll play a legit out because I can't afford Ristic Study.
Good. I mean,
That's my turn. Yeah, you get a turn or 2 turns off me not asking. You gotta pay the 1.
I mean, at this point,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm sorry about removing your creatures. I don't like doing that with Ujin, but Garrick and Awakening Zone with this is just
Garrick
terrifying.
and Gaia's Cradle.
That too. I play that.
You're bad and you should feel bad.
Yep, I do.
I'll play Tarland Sky Summoner,
Nice.
Powerful card.
and I'm going to play Daxos.
Nice.
And oh, well, it's taking off the that. And then I'm passing my turn. I can't do anything else.
Alright. I'll untap. Draw something interesting. Nope. Alright. I've got a lot of mana. 1, 2,
So this is a problem I knew I was going to have going into this game. I was like, I have so much potential to draw cards, but they're mostly garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that's wrong. They're good cards. They just don't work together.
See, my mistake was keeping the 2-land hand.
Yeah. I mean, you've only drawn 2 this entire game. That's crazy.
Yep, there are 35 lands in this deck, which is one more than I usually
actually
run.
might be worth.
I've discarded 4 lands.
Rob,
Yes.
Oh no, I
when
need
you
to
build an EDH deck, you should start off with 40 lands and reduce it for one for every 3 mana accelerant.
Never have.
I think that's wrong. I
that's
start with
high.
about 37 and then go down. Like this deck, I think I'm only running like 35 because of all the random mana rocks and stuff I've got and like
Right,
artifact
I'm
mana.
paying 7 for Abhorrent Overlord first. He makes
Okay.
2 little Harvey buddies.
That's cool.
I probably do need to run more land in most EDHs, but typically I have tons of ramp.
Yeah, like taking out lands is bad because, or it's like, well, I want to play all these fun things, but then if you don't get to them,
I'm then gonna pay 7 for Corvold.
Cool.
And I think I'm actually going to sack Forest.
You mean 8? No, 7. I can't do maths. It's fine. Good job, Rob. Good job.
so,
Guys, create a tap for free.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can count. That's fine.
At least you can count. I can't.
Nice.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you
I'll
have to sack a thing. Gotcha.
And I'll draw a card off that. I mean, I'm feeling like attacked. I feel like I'm gonna throw my big boys over at Phil. Why you... So Corvold's gonna attack. I'm gonna sack a harpy. I think. Yeah, screw it.
Oh,
Um,
hang on, getting picked on.
One's gonna go at Ugin. I'm trying to see which one was biggest after I.
Yeah. They
Which one was actually biggest? They are the same size. Okay, so yeah, yeah. Well, six at one and 6 at you. That board wipe.
which one's which?
Well, yeah, I guess Corvold will hit you then. Might as well get that command
Yeah.
damage in.
6.
Then post combat, I will play Gruul Turf. And I'll bounce Guy's Credit to my hand. And that's time.
I'll untap, upkeep, draw. 1, 2 for a Legion's Lieutenant. Get a Vampire. I'm then gonna pay 1 and attach Blade of the Blood Chief to Legion's Lieutenant. And I will pass. Oh no, I won't. I will play Blood Chief Ascension.
There it is.
And then I will pass turn. I have not been this badly mana screwed in a long time.
To be fair, you have like done the most influence to the board, I think. Like
The board wipes make me disagree with that. I've
The
attacked
board
you a
wipes
lot,
yeah.
and I did a lot of damage to Phil, but
Yeah.
the board wipes
Mhm.
have...
Which I could have stopped, annoyingly.
Likely stories, yeah.
I could have stopped it. I legitimately could. I have 4 counters on the Jitte.
Oh right, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna replay Wistic Study.
It had to come out eventually.
There it is.
Land for the turn, make another zombie.
Hmm.
Seven.
Ugin's terrifying.
Pay
Really
1,
is.
Nathan, you can have a spirit.
Another spirit.
Relic of Progenitus.
Oh.
Tom, I'm gonna exile Anger.
Ah, nice done.
Which I should have done last time. I entirely forgot about it.
Good choice.
Yeah, it would have stopped me taking a load of damage and I'd still have an Ugin. So, misplays all round for me tonight. 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, haste is like the best thing with Corvold.
Any sort of sacrifice effect is ridiculous with Corvold.
It's more haste because
Mm.
he can just kill out of nowhere when you have a sack that lit. All you need to do is have him be able to come out and swing the same turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Curse of the Swine. I'm just figuring out how much mana I'm paying.
Jeez.
So, Corvold and Aberrant Overlord are 2. Guaranteed. You're gonna get boars. Wait, let me just check. I've got boars. Green boar. There we go.
Hey, there you go. He's got the piggies.
I
I've got such a big exile pile.
think I'm gonna hit Talrand as well. Because that gets scary. I'm probably gonna hit the Legion's Lieutenant. But then I have to tap out, and I don't particularly want to. So...
Piggies.
I hate making decisions.
Then you're playing the wrong game.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Tower Ends because I know how scary that card is.
That's really
So
sensible.
this is exiled, and I get a pig.
Piggy.
You get a boar. Yeah. One of these.
Yay, Legion's Lieutenant lasts a turn.
Well, it lasts the turn from me, and I'm
Yeah.
passing.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I feel bad, but I can't really do a lot. I've been severely neutered. I needed that
Hey.
Ujin to help deal with things.
You wiped the board.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then you halved my life for it.
Cause and effect.
Hilarious.
Play Password Adept.
Nice. You paying the one?
Yeah.
Back.
That is a
Okay.
really good card.
That's a really good card.
That's nifty.
Yeah. I can use this ability now, right?
Yes.
Because it doesn't make attack. Yeah, cool. So I'm going to make Daxos unblockable for a turn,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and then I can go into attack Tom.
Makes
sure.
sense.
2.
I was saying,
Yeah.
taking out the Colossus means my CMC of the deck drops by like 2 points.
And it's Incubation Druid.
It's a good card.
So I gain 2 life.
Yeah, and you can cast it this turn.
Oh, he does tap for any colour, so that's relevant.
Yep.
He's there. He's in Mexa.
So I'm going to cast this.
Are you going to pay the one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Sorry to be annoying, but I do need to get some cards back. Oh, God, I'm so happy Ristic Study was in my letters.
That is nicely done.
And then I am done.
So,
Heal. Oh, untap.
how do I win?
Oh man, so much land. Legit think I might just cast Corvold.
Shame that I'll never be able to pay for this adapt cost.
I'll play guys.
What's that?
I
Oh
can't,
yeah, the
I
adapt.
can't-
Yeah,
but I
But you
can
could
get
you could just put a counter on it normally.
Nice.
somehow.
Yeah. I don't know. There are
Yeah.
things that put counters and stuff.
True.
I'm gonna pay
There's
9.
Heliod.
I'm gonna cast
Yeah.
Corvold again.
Fair.
I
Again.
think I'm gonna sack a piggy and draw a card.
I get 2 counters on my Legion's
Yeah.
Lieutenant.
That seems good.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Sorry, my cat has just jumped over my keyboard, and I have absolutely no idea what he's done. I'm just going to I'm going to have to
Didn't
quickly
look
leave
like
and come back
anything.
in again.
Okay.
Booting it
Where
to the
where
game.
are we at in the
Recording
game? We're in
has re-begun.
Tom's turn.
No, it's-
So did you pay the one?
I will pay the 1. Then
See, look at me helping, guys. Taxing his mana, and I got rid of his haste.
no, I will pay 2 for a little Korra.
Nice.
Korozda
Oh.
Guildmage.
Oh.
Rosda? Yeah, Guildmage.
You got
Karozda.
paying the one?
Nah, you can have that. Oh, no haste is sad. Everyone's got stuff, so yeah, I'll just pass.
That's a weird card. I don't remember the
Yeah.
I will
That is one of the very few cards that was in my original Corvold.
That is a bizarre land.
draw for turn. This is problematic. I have cards I can play, but it's not the advantageous time for me to play them.
Yeah, that is the worst thing with low mana is that you can only do one.
I feel I should do that. It's probably a good idea. Tapping 4 for 3 mana, bound by Moonsilver on Corvold.
Can't
Nice.
attack, block, or transform.
Creature can't attack or block or transform. And I can sack permanents to move it around at sorcery speed. Once.
And you paid the 1.
Indeed, I did pay the 1, but notice the good, nice thing that I did.
True.
I like it can't transform. That's an interesting extra line of text. I assume it came from.
It's because of the
Um,
set that it
innocent.
came in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's stopping vampires from doing vampire thing.
And
Not
werewolves.
Werewolves.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got vampires from there.
Right.
Oh.
I'm actually at that point going to pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Come on. What's this? Oh, that could be gross. Cool. So I'm going to play the weird land. The River of
Of course.
Tears. It's tap, add blue to your mana pool. But if I played a land this turn, I add black to my mana pool.
Oh, it's weird.
That is
a
really
weird card.
I like that card.
But it's blue and black. So it's in my colours and in my letters.
So does it tap
Which-
for black currently then?
It taps for black this turn because I've played a land this
Yeah. How weird.
turn.
Weird card.
It is.
I'm digging
bizarre.
that card though. It's a good card.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, I'm gonna attach the Jite to this zombie.
Is that Zombert?
This Zombert. I think this was Bert. Bert himself. And that's a 4/4. I'm gonna attack Tom for 2. Because you attacked me for lots.
I'm gonna block it with Piggy.
They both die.
And I get
Ah.
4 counters.
Yeah, you do. Which isn't terrifying. But I get 2 counters on my Jite, which is what I want.
It's an 8/8 vanilla creature that buffs everything
Uh-huh.
else. It's a blocker. That's all it is.
Oh, it's a good blocker.
That is true.
How do I live? I've got 11 lands, and like I've got nothing.
I've drawn so much land.
All right, guys. You and your land drawing. I mean, God.
I'm sure you'll draw a land before the end of the game.
Alright,
I'm starting to wonder.
Fireman's Vessel. 3, 5, 6. Cool. One, 2, 3. Crystal Shard.
Love Crystal Shard.
So it's 3 tap or
Ugh.
blue and tap. Return target creature to its owner's hand unless they pay 1.
Surprisingly powerful.
Yeah.
Now, Nathan, I know you have a history of attacking me a lot. But are you going to keep attacking me with Daxos?
I haven't attacked you much at all.
You got rid of the one thing I wanted.
And then I stopped attacking you.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
Attacking Tom most of the time.
I will allow it. And pass turn.
That's not what I wanted to draw.
More lands.
I'm going to pay 3 to make Daxos unblockable, and I'm going to attack Tom.
Cool.
So we're having all the exciting
Like-
plays this game, aren't we?
Very part of me there was like, oh, he's just going to attack me now, isn't he?
I mean, that was the Nathan I'd come to like believe and trust in.
Yes.
Reveal the top card of your library.
It's a gilded goose. Not my little rampers.
Cool.
Gilded.
So I gain a life. I'm going to pay 1 to cast that. I get a food token. Do you have food tokens?
Oh, I do.
Nice. Someone came prepared.
Oh, yeah. My token pile is getting so big now.
Blood Chief Ascension.
You.
Hey, it's even a pig's head or a boar's head.
Yeah. I like that one.
And we had a pig die last turn.
It's all coming together.
We're on, like, theme. I like it.
I'm going to pass there.
Cool. I
Oh,
will draw a card. Alright.
I can't even make more food tokens.
why?
Gilded Goose
Why not?
lets you make food tokens, but I can't make them.
Oh, yeah. Yet.
Oh,
I'm
you
going to
can't-
play Nurturing Peatland, which I'm going to immediately pay 1 and sack to draw a card and draw a card off Corvold.
Yes, unfortunately that trigger still happens. It makes me sad.
Oh. Are you going to pay 1 for the goose, Nathan? No, it's a bit late. I forget you got.
Oh.
Did you cast them?
I'm
Did you
that-
cast them?
I would
Yeah,
also
no, it's
say
alright,
this
I
is now a
missed it,
different
I missed it.
turn.
I missed it way too. I missed it way too much.
You definitely missed that trigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like what people saying. That's fine.
No. I was just like, oh wait. Oh, that doesn't. That's a land. That doesn't count.
But yes, for future reference, Phil, I do cast the card that I get for free. That
Okay.
I get off the top of the deck.
Oh.
Okay, I want to get this out because this was in my deck tech and I like the idea of it. I'm going to play Implement of
Masate.
Rusty, all the implements I have.
You gonna pay the
And
one?
then I'm going to pay 1 and I'm going to suspend.
Okay, so you're not paying the one. Okay.
Not paying 1 for that one, no. And that's an ability, so I have to pay 1 for that one.
Great.
Let's spend
God.
this.
Yes. Yeah. I know. You don't have to pay for the suspend.
Yeah, you can have the other one.
The Greater Gargadon.
Okay, Gargadon. So he's got 10 suspend counters, but I can sacrifice an artifact, creature, or land at any point to remove a time counter from it. So I'm going to remove a counter from it, and I'm going to sack my Implement of Ferocity and draw 2 cards.
Nice.
Gross.
Cold, good, a bit big. Alright, I am going to pay 4, and I'm going to use my Guild Mage to sack Corvold.
Ooh.
And when I do, I get 7 plant tokens.
That's cool.
No, it's happening.
I like that.
Cool.
Guys, I suspect we're going to be seeing a Greater Gargadon in a minute.
It doesn't have haste though, so.
Yes, it does.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
it's
because
about
it
defender,
gets haste when you lose suspend.
Yep.
It's fine. It's only
Yeah.
it's only a 9/7.
You know.
Zombil will get in the way of it.
That is true.
Oh, there they are.
Zombil.
Ah, my wit knows no bounds.
How have you made so many Saprolings?
So my guild mage lets me sack a creature and I get saplings equal to its power. So
It's
I sacked
toughness.
Corvold. He was a 7/7.
Oh, I see.
Oh, and you're going to get the cost 4 times.
This is assuming he casts it again.
11. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Corvold. So I'm gonna tap
Yeah,
Gaia's
because Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about
9.
Gaia's Cradle.
So 2 more. Well, needs to be
Phil,
black.
you know, in your lands deck,
Mhm.
do you have any lands that destroy lands?
Yes,
I'm sure you do.
I actually do.
I
Cool.
got,
Exactly
it,
one of them.
please.
Are you going to pay 1 for Corvold?
yeah, go on. I'll pay the one. Corvold will enter, and I will sack one of my saplings.
Yeah.
And I will draw the card.
I'm just gonna keep letting Phil draw cards until he draws a land.
16 fair.
I mean, at this point, I just want to draw anything.
At this point, I just want more land. That's all I need.
Yeah, like a haste sad. Yeah. I've already played my land, so yeah.
Yeah.
I will enter and I will discard a guild gate.
Oh,
I will
dear.
draw for turn. I will be sad.
Yeah, me too.
That was my fourth cast Corvold.
Nathan, would you object if I hit you with 2 damage with my vampire token?
Just 2.
Just 2.
Just 2.
No other effects, no funny stuff.
He's
No.
trying to get cows on his ascension.
Oh, sorry.
You just dealt me
I
a
dealt the graveyard instead of searching it. Sorry.
The-
My
We have
bad.
a button.
Nothing like
Yeah.
that, no recursion, nothing. It is purely just because I just need to hit someone in combat. That is all.
What would that achieve? What would it achieve?
I would be
You hit
able to
someone in
make the
combat.
next creature I drop slightly bigger.
Bloodthirst.
Yes, indeed. All I'm looking for is a bloodthirst
Oh
trigger
yeah,
for
you can.
Right,
If you're gonna hit
would
him
be
with something,
it would be 2 though, right? Because of the lieutenant.
Yeah, it's 2 damage. I said that before.
Okay.
I'll take 2.
Cool. Move to combat, attack Nathan for 2 with a vampire token.
Cool. I take 2.
Okay. Second main phase, I tap 4 for Vampire Outcasts, which has Bloodthirst 2.
Not paying the 1, I guess.
So it comes in with 2 counters. It has lifelink. I will get another vampire token. I'll move to my end step, and I will get 1 counter on Bloodchief Ascension. That, which does nothing at the moment. So I will pass turn.
Cool. I'm gonna exile Victimize, just in case you can cast it again.
I cannot, but you have made that choice already.
Yeah. Untap, upkeep, draw. Away.
I know.
I just can't do a lot, and it's frustrating me.
I'm watching. What's so interesting? Yeah, you.
Do you know what, Nathan? You got a lot of nice stuff.
Hmm.
Why not?
6,
No, you're not.
No.
7,
Look, why not try and
8,
kick it? With your hand.
9. Clone Legion targeting Nathan.
Oh, jeez.
Clone.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's not the worst in the world, but
All right.
It's
You
not
get
the worst
a-
in the world, but I just needed some
Jeez.
things.
Curious Nathan's over mine. I guess his does stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
He gets
I
the
mean,
Daxos, he can start hitting stuff.
Yeah, and gaining life. That's a
Yeah.
food. I'm just gonna copy and paste it over here, and hopefully it doesn't mess things up. Paste. Ooh.
God, I forget Clone Legion the card.
Yep, it's in my. It's a C, and I can use the Goose's ability and the things because I have access to green mana
Nice.
with the Forbidden
And the
Orchard.
Incubation Druid.
Yeah, exactly.
You also have access to green mana with the Firemind's Vessel.
I do. I have lots of access to green mana. There we go. I have things. I feel slightly less terrified now. Then I'll play a land. Get that. Oh,
Wow.
I do get that. Gain 3 life. Okay. I've got things. Got things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana open. Doesn't really do anything. So I'm going to. Here's what we set. A land enters. I'm gonna equip Jitte to a zombie.
Oh yeah, you got Jitty once you start getting all these. Oh, good.
And then I'm gonna move into combat, and I'm going to attack Tom with a 2/2 zombie equipped with the Jitte.
Hmm. I'll
So,
throw a sapling in the way.
excellent. Thinning the army.
There you go.
My lieutenant gets bigger.
I forgot about that. But you're not attacking me at the moment, so whatever.
Nope.
Hmm.
Alright,
Yeah, 2 of us are on like no life, and the other 2 on quite a lot. It's
I'm going to pass. I'm just gonna resize and sort out my board.
Hmm.
Alright.
Untap.
So my token army can go at the top.
Draw. What's this?
Smaller.
We don't know, Nathan. Cast it and let's find out.
And a goose. Or can also go at the top.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Wall of Reverence.
Oh, I like that.
Defender. And you may gain life equal to. Oh, that's neat.
Very good card.
Why couldn't you have played that before I cloned your board?
Because
Yeah,
his
it's
turn
really
is...
all the good stuff,
I've
isn't
got
it?
2 0 2s.
Well, oh no, is it other? Oh, it's power. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I can literally gain 2.
Yeah, it's why I don't run it in my Wolves deck, because it doesn't actually trigger on anything.
Hey, you'd gain a life back from the attack that I did at you last turn.
Yeah, that's true. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 3. Oh. Well, 2, 3 to make Daxos unblockable and hit Tom.
Yeah, seems consistent.
I like this plan, Nathan.
So do I.
It's swamp.
Swamp!
Oh, thank you. I've drawn so many lands this game. I could do with not hitting anymore.
I want to hit more lands.
I think I'm going to shake my fist in your direction, Tom.
Honestly, like how many lands in the grave? Like
Cool. So
4.
second main, I've got 1,
So many lands.
2, 4, 5. I'm going to leave that up and pass the turn.
All
Gain
right.
2.
Ah, I forgot to ask if you wanted to draw. Oh. I mean, you only cast 1 spell, so.
That's funny.
God, so bad at this.
Oh,
Yeah,
Big-
in future, Phil, don't play Ristically.
No, heuristic study itself is fine. I just need to pay a bit more attention.
Yeah.
Or maybe just be a better Magic player, you know.
Yeah. Get good.
Yeah, get good.
well, I guess it's time to find out what answers people have. I'm gonna play Kessig Wolfram.
Terrifying.
Then I think Corvold is gonna come at Nathan. Nathan, sorry, Phil.
Me?
Sorry. Yeah,
Why? Why me?
you've got all the scary stuff, and you've been
I
Doing-
copied everyone else's things!
doing scary stuff, and just
That means you have double the amount of scary stuff that I have.
It's flying, right?
yeah.
Cool. I
Oh,
can
as it
declare-
attacks, I will sack. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll sack one of my sack. Actually, I'm gonna sack a land. I've got tons of land.
Wow!
Look at
Yeah.
that!
Just rub it
Sacrificing
in
a
Rob's
point of
face.
damage. Cool. I'm gonna declare no blocks.
All right.
And I'm assuming Kessig is about to trigger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap Gaia for 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
shit.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I think you might have made a small miscounting of maths there. Though I don't think you've got any
I
flyers.
mean, I have no fly. I have no
Yeah.
flying or reach, so
So one more. Give him plus 9. So 15.
15 does kill me.
Exactly. Commander damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't yet.
Okay, I need a flyer fairly quickly.
Seven. I'm gonna cyclonic rift it back to your hand.
I think in response to being targeted, I'm gonna pay 4 and I'm gonna sack it and get 15 saplings.
Note that Kessig Wolfram does not buff its toughness.
I was a trigger of toughness.
Yeah.
So it is. Actually, I like it in my hand then. Fuck it. So, right. So thank you, Rob. You die last.
Yay!
I'll put it in my hand. Cool. Right, post combat. I will pay 2 for Arcane Signet.
You gonna pay the one?
Am I gonna pay the one?
I'm only gonna remember Tom's things because he keeps trying to kill me.
Yeah, I'll pay the one.
Cool.
Then I'm gonna pay 3. Oh, I think just keep double tapping, like, and the one for Grismold, the Dread Sower.
If your end step, each player makes a 1/1 green.
Yeah.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
It gets big every time a
And it's got trample.
Castle goes by land.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get a
Yeah.
Oh,
plan.
Yep, I'm just getting my turn. So everyone gets a plant. Now, annoyingly, I only just noticed this. These aren't the plant token that every other thing in the game makes. These are actually 1/1 plants.
Yeah.
So I very luckily caught that. So everyone can have one of these. Or we could just drag mine off the board.
Sorry. Oh yeah, of course. I forgot you get one as well. Apologies.
Okay, see, giving out stuff. Look at that.
Mm,
Yeah, pasta. So yours, Rob.
cool. I'm gonna untap. Gonna draw. Okay, I'll take it. 1, 2,
Six. So I have to
3.
manage to do 6.
Banned. Nope.
Etchings of the Chosen. I'm choosing
Uh,
vampires.
Are you going to pay the 1?
No, I'm not. However, I distinctly remember you saying you were only going to remember Tom's things.
Love it.
So that was a lie. So
I said I was specifically going to remember Tom's things.
I'm going to pay 1 to move Blade of the Blood Chief onto Vampire Outcasts, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Alright,
Now, Rob.
I have
Full
effects.
And I'm amazed I'm still kicking. and
Yeah, I mean,
being
to be fair, you've
relevant.
done like a lot with that much mana, so
Mhm.
kudos.
End of the turn.
Like, you have the biggest thing on board.
1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, I don't need to do that. Blue, tap, return Griswold to your hand. Unless you pay 1.
I mean, I'll pay the 1 now, force you to use it again in your turn.
That is fine. Tap. I'm also going to exile this mountain from your graveyard because it's on top.
Wow.
Keep. Draw.
Sorry, four. So that's in the end turn, isn't it? But I think I might hold priority after you've done that. Something a little
Okay.
lucky. That is anything. Yeah, okay, fine. I will. I'm gonna pay 2 life to play Noxious Revival and grab Glisser, sorry.
Sure.
Just while you're
While my relics taps, that's fine.
Yeah. I'll lose the 2 life for that though.
Are you going to pay 1? Oh, you can't.
Yeah,
I'll draw it.
Where did you just put that card?
On top. On top of the library.
Where did you?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, it's on top of the library. Sorry. God, I'm gonna read my own cards. It's fine.
That's it, Tom. Try and, like, misplay your
Yeah.
way through the
Cheating.
game again.
I can misplay wave games anyway.
10. Cool. You're tapped out now, right, Tom?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to kill you.
Ooh.
Mostly because I've got a crap load of mana and I can make things not be blocked.
Oh, that's funny.
That's just a beautiful sentence. It's like, you're tapped out, I'm going to kill you.
Well, you keep attacking me. You keep attacking me, and you know what? I'm fed up. Cool. I mean, it probably means I die soon afterwards. Right, this guy can't attack, so he can come here. So I need to make 2 creatures unblockable.
Only 2. Interesting.
2, 3, 4. You can have a spirit, Tom.
Oh, thank you.
Is it because it's a bit irrelevant?
Yep.
Okay, this was-
So I've got 2 triggers. This zombie is getting unblockable, and this zombie is getting unblockable. 2, so that would be 10, 12. Oh, I have to do it again. I can't count.
Yeah, because the GTA makes that zombie a 10/10, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Card's nuts.
No, I think I can do this. Sure. So I'm going to attack you with those two,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to ninjutsu the fallen shinobi instead of the zombie.
There you go. Yeah. Yep. No zero mana fogs this time.
5, 6, 7. So I need to take all of the counters off, but then 2 get put back on it,
Yeah, that seems good.
and my trigger disappears.
Tom, before you die,
Whoa.
could you, by any chance, as you have a sacrifice outlet and my lifelinker is going to get big, don't suppose you'd mind sacrificing your saprolings in response to the attack, would you?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
going to
sac-
impact you because you're dead anyway.
I'm gonna sack this one little plant. There you go.
Thank you. That will do. That will do.
Okay.
Thank you, Tom.
Well,
I appreciate it.
I go splat.
Do you know what? Just for that, I'm going to return your lifelink at your hand.
Oh, for the
Yeah.
love of...
Just because of that! I mean, I reckon I'm going to be dead at some point anyway, so...
With how my
Um,
game is going, I find that unlikely.
Carl, would you believe the
Um,
card that was originally my next draw was land? Like, oh my god.
after that, I'm passing. I'm going to panic because Nathan...
Has the same
What
board
did
as
you
you.
say, Phil?
I said I'm passing the turn.
Phil?
Passing the turn, sorry.
Okay, cool. No, it's fine. It's just Tom spoke over you.
Yeah. So I also dropped or like hit my headset at the same time.
Times. Oh dear.
Oh, did you you cast him for the 4th time, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
For like 11 mana.
At this point, I need 2 more land before I can even cast my commander for the first time.
Immense.
Ooh. But you're on 54 life, so
True, Roberts has sat on that life like forever.
yeah.
Yeah. It would just be nice if I could, you know, get further.
I understand.
Daxos is unblockable. I'm attacking Rob.
I swear to God, if you rip a land off the top of the deck.
Oh, Rob, your Ascension's on one more counter from
Yes, it would.
Pinker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
no,
took-
I think it would.
No,
You still
it
count as a
says-
player, right?
Yeah.
It's each end step, and it was your end step, Phil, in which he, well, would
Yes,
have
but
dealt damage.
if he's not in the game anymore,
Do I
does he
count as an
count as your opponent?
I think so.
Let's go with yes.
It's one
I
of the-
think so. But
Yeah.
all right, Nathan, what did you hit off the top, or has it not been revealed yet?
Not been revealed
Not
yet.
been
No
revealed
blocks, no reactions. Go on.
Take 2. Reveal the exile the top card.
Swear to God, this is gonna be...
Ooh,
It's not land, it's
Vampire
fine.
So 1/1 Death Touch lifelink.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to cast that. So I gain
Yeah.
1 life. Cast that card.
I could have
Um,
gained life by attacking with Dexos.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you going to pay the 1?
I am. Yeah. Seems that
Fair.
Tom's dead now. And pass turn.
Cool. Oh, sugar.
Oh. So
believe in you,
many
Rob.
things. You guys
Tap
are on so much
4.
life.
Vampire outcasts with
Pay
no
that.
bloodthirst, because I very much doubt the deal would have been granted again. I don't pay the 1. I can't pay the 1. Thank you for just rubbing that salt just a little bit further into the wound there, and I will
I'm
pass
sorry.
the turn. No, you're not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you do?
My only
Oh.
consolation is that I'm not having to discard every turn.
Ooh, an incubation drip. Okay. Green, green. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna adapt incubation druid.
Which was so to spectate people's hands. Oh.
Can you not join to the same color as someone else?
No,
Ooh.
you can't.
And then 2 mana. I'm going to sacrifice this food to gain 3
No.
life. Now I'm only just under half you guys. And then I'm going to exile the Deep Sea Kraken because I can see it on top of your graveyard. Okay.
I hate the fact that wasn't your turn.
All right. Draw. That's a good card. Might be time to recast my commander. What things do I have in here? Oh, getting a Eugen back seems strong.
I can't even do the look at cards while they're in people's hands. Lame.
2. So I'm gonna pay 5 and recast my commander. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna tap it. And I'm going to target.
Ugin?
Ugin seems smart, but I don't particularly. All my stuff's low or tokens.
You'd
But-
wipe both mine and Nathan's boards.
And my own.
That's true.
I am going to target Ugin because if I can get to his ultimate, that seems relevant.
I figured as much.
So Ugin is exiled under Rona. Where have I put Rona? Alright, how much mana do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's enough to cast Ugin.
That is enough to cast Ugin. So I will. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rob, have a spirit. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm gonna. But you've got an unblockable. I don't particularly want to.
Honestly, the best play at this point is Lightning Bolt the Daxos.
Yeah, but he's attacking you with it.
For now he is. Doesn't mean he's not going to swap back to you.
True,
You are
but
on lower life.
I can kill it at instant speed with the Jitte. So no, I am gonna lightning bolt. But you're both so high. Nathan's face, because I've already picked
3,
on
am I?
Robert's turn. Three to face. Alright. We've got stuff, things. 2, 3, 5, 6. Um, 1, 2, 3. Make Fallen Shinobi unblockable this turn.
Right.
Then I'm going to attack Nathan with the Fallen Shinobi. And this zombie. For this turn, just because I think your cards will be more useful.
I kind of take offense at that.
But you're playing tribal, so getting vampire tribe cards isn't going to help me much.
Block
Right.
the Fallen Shinobi.
It's unblockable.
Oh, is it?
I have a pass wall adept. I paid the 3.
Oh, you just paid for that. Oh, okay. So I guess I'm taking 5 then.
Yeah, and you
Then-
can block. You can block the zombie. I'm not.
I'll
Not
block the
gonna
zombie
pump
with
it.
the Wall of Reverence.
Cool. All right, so you're gonna
Take 5.
take 5 and exile the top 2 cards, and I may play them this turn.
Oh,
Are
wrong
you just
button.
going to put them on Tom's playmat?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thaumatic Compass seems good. Deprive is useless. Okay, Deprive can remain exiled.
Oh. I was excited.
So I'm going to get a Thaumatic Compass, I guess. Save.
Cool.
Flip
I'm kind of
card.
glad that you did that because I didn't want either of those cards. So
I'm okay with a Thaumatic Compass.
Is that going to be your end step then, Phil?
Yeah.
Cool. And Blood Chief Ascension is now at 3 quest counters, which means it's live again.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really do much about that. I've just got to not put cards in my graveyard, I guess.
Yeah.
this card fell.
Ooh, Thing in the Ice. I know. I've got a Thaumatic Compass. I run it in
Oh.
one of my other decks, so I have it.
Oh, fair enough. Oh. They can say that. Now I just revealed what the other card in my deck. This one is actually on your board. This is.
Yes, I'll put that over here. I have that one.
Why can't I bloody put this in my hidden zone? Here we go.
Oh.
Is it my turn yet?
Yeah. That I did pass down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ooh. Yes, this is what I'm doing this turn. This is at instant speed, but I just want to do this right now. So let me think. How many do I want to look at?
I hope
Right,
this is like a massive draw cards or something.
3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can do 13. So I'm gonna go and look at. If I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fastest intervention. Look at the top cards of my library and put 2 of them into my hand and the rest at the bottom of my library.
Sure. Oh. Do you know what? I'm actually really liking this deck.
The shenanigans
It's
have kept you
weird.
alive for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm gonna do is I've got this card face down. This is my hand. I'm gonna draw 5 cards.
Yeah. And if I draw cranial plating, I can start actually doing damage. Are you paying 1 for fastest intervention?
No, you can draw a card.
Come on, cranial plating.
I'm also going to drain you for 2 life because fastest
Okay.
intervention is going to end up in your graveyard.
Ugh. I have drawn
No, which
so
card
much
do I
ramp.
want in my hand?
I've drawn none of my ramp.
I've drawn none of my mana cost reducers. I've just drawn all the ramp instead.
I'm sure I hit close to half my lands. I was feeling like it.
Uh-huh. Nathan's making some tough choices.
Oof.
There's one. I think the next one is should be this one, and then it'll go to the bottom of my deck.
Oh, I've got so.
Go on.
Go quick.
Right, there's my deck, and this is my hand. Oh. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Ah,
So 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Time Wipe.
Are you
Return a
paying-
creature I can.
are you going to pay the one?
The one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll pay. No, you can draw a card.
Okay, so could people please count how many permanents are going to their graveyards?
Oh,
No, because
gee.
I have a response. I'm going to unwind it. Blue 2.
Seems sensible.
Rats.
Counter it, untap 3 lands. One.
Card went into graveyard. I drain Nathan for 2 life.
Card went into my graveyard.
Drain you for 2 life.
Yeah. I don't really have anything that answers this Blood Chief now, though. Which is a mild issue. Sorry, Nathan, but I've got a board where I can actually start doing things.
I miss those days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it card go? So who do I want to win more? Nathan or Rob?
There is no guarantee that I'm going to be winning this.
I know.
Okay. I guess I pass the turn.
Wait, before you move into combat, Nathan. I'm
Right.
gonna return this to your hand, Rob.
At least it gives me something to cast on my turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and remove some of these. So you might want, if you want to attack him or not. That's up to you.
No attacks.
Okay.
I
Okay.
untap. I draw a card that is still not a land.
That's
Nathan,
mad.
I'm gonna exile Time Wipe from your graveyard.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 2 mana for Legion Lieutenant and put
Are
Blade
you gonna
of the
pay the
Blood.
one?
No, I'm not going to pay the one. Then I'm going to put Blade of Blood Chief on Vampire Outcasts.
Come on.
And then I'm going to pass the turn, move to discard, and discard Markov Crusader.
Cool.
This is one of the worst games I've had in a very long time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This has gone real well for me, but it's no closer to. Oh, there we go. Rogue's Passage. I can make more things unblockable for more expensive. Yeah, I'm not drawing anything that actually helps me draw out the game or win the game. So if Rob's draining me, I'm gonna bolt this with Ujin.
Yeah, figures.
Do you have any flyers? Do I have any flyers? I think I'm gonna. Okay. Blue. So 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna cast Unesh Cryosphinx Sovereign. My Sphinx is costless to cast. When it enters the battlefield, when it or another Sphinx enters the battlefield under my control, I reveal the top 4 cards of my library. An opponent separates them into 2 piles. I put 1 in my hand. So I'm gonna pick you, Rob, because they're facing the right way for you. None of those help.
Just give him the lands.
No, I make them into 2 piles.
One
He
goes to graveyard.
chooses which one.
Oh, I
so,
see.
yeah, it's in
Yeah.
my interest to split the capsize and the
Yeah.
cryptic command like that.
These can go to graveyard.
Please lose 4 life.
Yeah.
Right now, the Bloodchief Ascension is the only thing that's keeping me in this game.
Yeah, and it's a problem.
Surprises me that you didn't take the capsize, because that's return target permanent.
Well, Cryptic Command has tap all creatures your opponents control.
Yeah, but you could return the Bloodchief Ascension to my hand.
Cryptic Command also has that on a mid.
Oh, of course it does. Good job, Rob. Good job.
Oh my god. Why is this so tricky?
Next turn, you Ultugan.
9. I'll try this. I'll try it. The Rite of Replication kicked, targeting Fallen Shinobi.
I like copying stuff.
Yep, I am making 5 copies of Fallen Shinobi.
Gross.
If that's okay with you guys.
Not really, no.
I can go about it.
2, 3.
How much blue mana have you got open?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you've got enough to cast
4,
Cryptic Command.
5. I've got 6.
Cool.
So,
But
they don't have haste at least.
they don't know.
Please tell me, Nathan, you've got a board wipe.
I'm not board wiping it into Cryptic Command.
I drain another 2. You drain me for another 2.
That is not going to matter soon, because they'll swing at me next turn. I'm assuming you're going to Cryptic Command my board, and then swing at me with all the Fallen Shinobis, get the top 12 cards of my deck?
Yeah, but you're on a lot of life, so it won't kill you.
No, but it will still carry on gutting me. So, fair enough. To be fair, it's a valid route forward. You now have a big, dangerous, problematic army.
Yeah.
Can do anything about.
Yeah. I don't think I can attack this turn. How sad is that?
Not very much from where I'm sitting.
So I'm gonna this flips into a Maze of It.
Cool.
Wait, does it leave the battlefield? No, it just transforms. Okay, I'm done. Oh. See, if I had my Colossus, I would have Rite of Replicated that like 10 turns ago. Because I had Rite for a long time.
Right, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to Dusk.
Kind of bored.
Green. Actual counterspell.
Dissolve.
Fierce Guardianship.
Damn!
Hey! 0 drops.
Wow.
Well, that.
Yeah.
That's draining you for 4 each.
Yeah.
Phil, I'm going to attack you with everything.
Oh.
Wait, before you move into combat.
I'm going to make Daxos unblockable.
I'm gonna -2 to remove 2 counters from GT to kill Daxos.
Yep.
This has Defender.
Oh yeah, of course it does.
Oh, that has Flying, but it's a 0/2. Actually, I'm gonna block the Goose with this.
Mm-hmm.
Death Touch Lifelink can get blocked by a plant.
Yeah.
Then I'll put a Fallen Shinobi in front of everything else and kill them.
Cool.
How many permanents went to the graveyard?
6.
A lot.
Tokens.
They go
Ooh.
to the graveyard and disappear
They
straight away.
do, yeah.
I need
So
to know
1,
because
2, 3, 4,
Well, this is making
5,
it easy.
6
so that's
from me.
12 life.
I lose 12, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, your life is pretty good.
Phil, I believe you blocked with a plant that's going to die, so you lose 2 and I gain 2.
Yeah. Gross.
Things that I had from Tom should have went away when Tom lost, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So you actually gain 6 less life because there was three things from Tom, and mine are tokens of the thing, so I get to keep mine.
Fair enough. That means that Nathan gets 6 back.
Nice.
What's that?
You would have got 6 back because I joined you for 6 last because they wouldn't have been there for you to attack
Oh,
with
okay,
and have
got
die.
it, yeah. Yeah.
Is that
Boop.
turn?
Yeah. And then I pass the turn.
Yeah.
Draw.
I mean, you're still on 80.
Jeez.
Still not a land, guys.
That's mad.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I think you'd have run away with this game if you'd drawn lands.
Right. There is nothing I can do in my turn, so I'm going to move to discard and discard Exquisite Blood. Pass turn.
Okay. End of your turn. Triple blue. 1. Cryptic command. Bounce Blood Chief. Tap team.
Yep.
So all your creatures are tapped. Oop. Okay. Hopefully, I can do something. And I might just kill Nathan. Draw. I'm gonna start by -10ing Ujin. 5, 6, 7. Draw 7 cards, put 7 permanents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. There's this tower, is one. The other Ujin. Unwinding clock. It's free. Ukima. Jace. Field of Ruin. So I get 2 zombies. 2. Oh, the boards aren't big enough. Okay. And then I'm going to play my land for the turn. Okay. So, before I cast any cards, I think state 4. I'm going to move into combat. And oh, it feels so bad. Just Yes, I'm gonna kill Nathan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 34 damage. Then I'm gonna deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11 to Rob.
Fair enough. No blocks.
Cool. Dead.
I've got a Daxos trigger from my token. So I exile top card of your library. Okay, nothing happens. Sorry, Rob.
Goes into exile.
Yeah.
Is that turn? Or are you going to cast stuff?
I mean, I've got like a bajillion mana now. So I tap all my Urzas for, was it 7?
Yes, they make 7 in total.
Candelabra, Creepy Doll, 1 floating, 2 floating, 3 floating, untap the Urza lands with the Candelabra.
That mana.
Some more. Jace, I'm gonna +1, so your stuff is smaller when it attacks me.
It's not going to be attacking you.
And then this Ujin is gonna destroy the Legion Lieutenant.
Fair enough. Cool. Is that turn?
Oh, I had another flyer. Jeez. Yeah.
Cool. I draw a card. It's not a land. I'm going to choose to surrender the game at this point.
Yeah, I think I kill you in like 2-3 turns because now I can just make
You'd kill
everything
me next
unblockable.
turn because you would just
Yeah,
swing with everything.
and I can make all the big things unblockable.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
there endeth the game, as I'm not interested in playing that one out, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oof. Sorry about that, guys. That was
That's a big
that was a slog. Yeah.
Oh damn!
Let's see. What did I have coming up soon?
I mean, it wasn't even like you're about to hit like a mound of land, but you were about to hit one.
Next turn I was gonna hit Una.
Jeez.
Yeah. Wow. Like I didn't expect it to be this control-y when I built the deck. I thought it was just gonna poop out a load of artifacts and start turning sideways.
I haven't had a game this bad, both during this series and outside of it, in weeks.
I mean, to be fair, your like worst game ever still had you on like 80 life with like huge creatures and lots going on. But...
That is fair. That is fair. My board wasn't
that was brutal.
underpowered, but that game
probably
was
the longest land screw I've ever seen.
It got to the
like
point where it got to the point where it was just unpleasant playing.
Mm-hmm.
That unfortunately for me was not a very fun game.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault at all. Not your fault at all.
I mean, I feel bad because I think my deck. I mean, drawing the lands didn't help, but my deck wasn't the best. By accident. I missed the green. Green has way more fun. But it was really interesting seeing what people came up with the restrictions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad everyone managed to make coherent decks, which was nice. I wasn't sure whether they would be weird or not, but everyone felt like they were playing real decks. It was cool.
So I'm gonna try and put what I had on Tom's board, which has now apparently decided to group together.
It doesn't always like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
I had sheer value.
5 mana. Jeez.
All of it was 5 mana apart from 1 removal spell. I was 1 mana drop away, and
So
The next
Oh,
card I
and-
was
and-
going to draw was Pact Negation.
Oh.
and you couldn't even bedevil because of mana things.
Oh no, I could have. That would have been easy because you have Urborg.
Oh yeah.
So I could bedevil something, but you had so much control magic that I didn't think it was
Yeah.
one, get through, and two, it would not have helped.
Well,
I expected all that control magic from Nathan, but that just didn't
I
happen.
actually had no control magic left.
Yeah, that would have killed a ninja.
Or Ujin. Before I ultimated, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
So this one is one of the interesting cards that I think I've talked about before. Choice of Damnations, which I would have seen on my next turn. Which is target opponent chooses a number. I may either have them lose that much life or sacrifice all but that many permanents, which would have also helped clear because you had a lot of life.
Yeah, it's.
So
That was the only thing that kept me there.
Yeah.
Kept me nicely forted up.
Yeah, and it's why I killed Nathan first, because he could have done something.
Yeah,
And
as a control player.
Just drawing Day of Judgment would have wiped my board because I had no control magic left. So, and then the game would have dragged on a bit longer.
So 3 more turns. I had Wrath of God.
Oh, I could have done with
But
that.
I think that's too little, too late at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 3 turns time, I would have been drawing another. I've got Fact of Fiction in hand. I'd have Fact of Fiction off Jace. Ujin would be up there. Yeah. Wow. Like I'm happy. I've finally won one of the series.
There you go.
That's good for me. That's exciting.
Unfortunately, I do get Doctor Point because I didn't cast my commander.
Ooh.
Oh, was that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
-1 for not casting your commander. So my first blood damage on Tom, that is negated. So,
yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
At least you got first blood then.
Second. 2.
So after Pact Negation, my next counterspell was like 20 turns down the line.
Wow.
Oof.
I think. Well, I mean, my plan literally was to keep applying large Corval buffed or
And
big.
it was
buffed
doing that.
Yeah,
considerably well.
mine worked fine.
But yeah, like
Literally,
it's really
all my counterspells are at the bottom of my deck.
it's really interesting. Like I had Force of Will that I'd have probably seen on my next turn as well, with 2 Fact or Fictions.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm glad we did that, but I think if we do this again, I'm gonna pick like mono red or something. Because that was way too much thinking for my liking.
I like thinking things.
You'd have to rely on the letters allowing you to choose mono red.
Well, that's what I like about it, because just by the slight recombination of letters would completely change the deck we would have built.
Yeah, I could have played mono red today, because there are mono red things in those colours. Is it Felden? I could have played mono red artifacts instead.
I was really toying with goblins, but chose against in the end, just because we really had goblins.
Well, thanks for playing, guys. It was a game, and I think we'll just leave it at that. It was a game. So with that all done, I believe we're ready to finish. I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Please like, share, and subscribe if you did. And we're about to jump into deck building world to draw some random companions for 2 weeks' time. So if you want to see what we're doing in 2 weeks, stay tuned. Other than that, I think we'll all see you next week. It's goodbye from us.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, so we are back. Just at the end of this video, we've moved over to the deck building mod. In front of us, you can see this pile of cards. And inside it, you can see eight different cards. And these are the 8 legal companions for Commander. So we're not including Lutri because that got banned straight away, as its companion ability says everything has to be a different name or something. So they just banned that in Commander because it's a free card. And then we also removed Urion because you can't have a 120 card Commander deck as it's not legal. So the other 8 all can be used, and what we're doing in this pile, we're going to shuffle them up, and in 2 weeks' time, whatever we get, whichever companion we get, is going to be the companion for our decks. We have to build our deck and have that as the companion. So it's another cool deck building exercise where we can see a theme of each other's decks, but not the content. So I think we just jump straight into it. I'm really excited about this. And then the week after that, next week, we'll shuffle up the other 4 and deal those out as well. So that's good. All right, who wants to do the honors? Who wants to deal them out? Deal the pile?
I do it.
Oh, I like this one.
Interesting.
Right.
Okay.
So I am playing Keruga the Macro Sage. My starting deck contains only cards with converted mana cost 3 or greater and lands. Nathan's playing.
So I have Obesh, Ray Piercer. Companion condition is starting deck contains only cards with an odd converted mana cost.
Yeah, and
if a source you control with an odd converted mana cost would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that a permanent or player instead.
Yeah. I didn't read out what my secondary effect was. I draw a card for each permanent of convert mana cost 3 or greater. That's cool. Alright.
See, I've got Gyruda, Doom of Depths, 6/6 Demon Kraken. Companion effect, my deck contains only cards with even converted mana costs.
Oh, we can finally prove.
I can only right. When Gyruda enters the battlefield, each player puts the top 4 cards of the library into their graveyard, put a creature card with an even converted mana cost from among those cards onto the battlefield under my control.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's real cool. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I like it.
And then finally, I've got Jegadath?
Gigantha? Gigantha.
The big elemental elk, which restrictions is no card in your starting deck has more than one of the same mana symbol. Okay. But it can tap for rainbow.
Yeah. That's cool. That's
interesting.
This is going to be almost a flashback to episode 1. Because my companion's Simic, your companion is Demir, your companion is 5 color, and Nathan is red-black instead of red-white.
Close there.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Okay.
That's cool. I'm excited about this. I have had some ideas, not for Keruga, but I basically just get to play big stuff, which I'm a big fan of.
I don't think they're doing it in contrast with Keruga, because it triggers on permanents, not just creatures.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but my entire deck has to be CMC 3 or greater, so I'm not going to be doing much turn 1 and 2.
No Soul Ring, no Signets.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little pain, but I'll make by.
See,
I'll get through.
Interesting thing is they have to be the companion.
Because it's CMC 1. I can't have.
Oh, you can't. You literally can't cast them.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's quite interesting is the fact that we don't have to stick to Dimir or Simic colours or Rakdos colours because they're hybrids. We could go 3 colour or 4 colour if we wanted
as
to.
long as our commander has blue-green in it.
Fulfills those abilities, but I couldn't go for 4 colour.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm excited for this. I'm going to start deck building right now.
Am I forced to go 5 color with mine, or can I use just red green?
You have to have a 5 color commander.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, or fortunately.
I live to build 5 colors apparently.
Yeah. Cool. I'm ready.
Cool.
I'm ready to start deck building right now.